Right.
Peace lovies, it's Amira, also known as Blissfully Mindful, back at you with another Living Mindfully video. So you all, this is not gonna be the norm, the normal video that you're used to seeing. I just wanted to be consistent, I guess share, how I process things and just on the path to blissfully mindfulness. And this ends up being a major part of that. So I'm sure you saw the title. I just did, I don't like to say I lost, because I don't really like to see it that way, and I don't like to process it that way. I'm trying to see a better way of saying it. I guess I would say I'm in the process of assisting my mom on her way to her transition. I think that might be a better way of articulating it, because I don't know, I don't like to say I lost, a person or something like that, because I don't believe that that's what it is, and so I don't really like to say that. And so yeah, I don't want to say that, but yes, my mom made her transition. It was a bit abrupt. It was a bit abrupt, but it wasn't surprising. I guess I would say it that way. I know my mom quite intimately, and I know kind of her inner thinkings and stuff like that, and just her path, and some of which I've shared with you all, and obviously I have a whole book about it. And she's had a rough one. She has. So that's why I say I don't want to make it seem like it's just this horrific thing. Now, of course, I will miss her, immensely. Of course, that's my mom. I only have one. And of course I'm gonna have my bouts, and I'm just taking it one at a time, and I'll have my my highs and my lows and my in-betweens and all that stuff. But yeah, it's an interesting process. This is the first time that I have actually experienced this with someone this close to me, so I honestly can't say how it's gonna be, because I don't know. I'm literally just in the moment with this, and just going one day at a time, one moment at a time, and just processing things as they go. But I came on here because I did want to I kind of wanted to dissect that, exactly what that it has been for me for the past 24 hours, because it's been interesting. I have like these bouts of I call it ego talk, when the ego creeps in there, and it's all like bringing up these past situations that weren't so pleasant, and I have to kind of neutralize it, and I have to like consciously make a conscious effort to neutralize those kinds of thoughts and feelings, and just remind myself that that was not our whole story together. We had so many wonderfully amazing experiences together, and my mom, like I said, will always be my hero. She was just so phenomenal, and I don't like to, I feel like I would be judgy just to like look at her struggles and just like act like that was the whole of her picture, the whole of her story, and because it wasn't. So I just always kind of counterbalancing things, and that's what I've kind of been doing the last 24 hours, and just making a conscious effort to keep to the forefront all of the wonderment of the experience of having had my mom, because she was just so wonderful, and she is so wonderful, and she is still very much a part of my journey. And and just knowing that it's literally a transition. And I will say, because I was, the discoverer, so that was a bit, it was difficult, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it's like as I was there, it was like the weirdest sensation, because I don't know, you see when the spirit leaves, you see that this skin suit is, so it's just a shell. It literally is a skin suit, it's like an outfit, and obviously while it's animated, it's because it's housing your spirit, and you're animating it. And once you decide to transcend and go on to the next, wherever you're going to, it just it's just limp, and it just goes, and you look at it, and of course it's sad, for a second, but then it's like, it's not sad, because then you're like, oh my gosh, like you're free, you're literally free. This is a whole multiverse, and you can just, wherever your next destination is, you could just, wherever it is, you could just say what that is, and you can just do it, and this body is a prison. It's made of cells, you all. It's called cells, like a prison cell. So it literally is a prison. So obviously when you leave it, you're free. You've I guess served your sentence or whatever, and you are free. And so I've kind of been looking at it that way and processing it in that way, and that has definitely been giving me some solace, just knowing that she's got that wonderful opportunity now that I think is so amazing. And I'm just like wanting to send her off on just nothing but positivity and support and encouragement. And that's why, I'm saying, like, it's always sort of this like balancing act and neutralizing certain things, because we want to send her off. We want to give her a good send off, a feel good send off, a blissful send off, one of positivity, nourishment, nurturing, and love, and just an abundance of love. So that's kind of what I've been focusing on. And I wasn't gonna come on here. I was just gonna, honestly, I was gonna skip this week and just not even do anything. But, and like I said, this isn't gonna be the regular vlog, obviously, because I'm still like going through a whole human experience here, so probably not gonna be doing all that. Sorry, it won't be like grocery hauls or anything like that. It's gonna just just kind of popping in here just to share this with you all. And I don't know, it's hopefully, as usual, hopefully it helps someone else, because I don't know, I guess it's all in perspective, that process of going through something like this and healing, and just finding growth in the experience and stuff like that. And I'm definitely discovering a lot of that, and it's like I said, just the past 24 hours. And oh my gosh, the most beautiful thing I think is just how my family is just so amazing. Just, oh my gosh, just amazing. Family is really coming through. And I would have expected nothing less. My family, that's just how they are anyway. We all kind of do that. It's just what we do. So that's not like surprising. But I mean, we're all doing well. So don't like worry or anything about me, because I'm doing well, I really am. And I'm just, like I said, just going through it day by day, moment to moment, and just honestly enjoying the richness of every instance of the process, because I know there is an opportunity for growth and expansion. And so that's kind of what my focus is. And I don't know, just taking comfort in that, knowing that I'm gonna have grown so much. So once I kind of am seeing more of a light at the end of this tunnel, and I'm not even sure I feel like I'm in a tunnel. Honestly, I feel my mom's light. I do. I feel my mom's bright light. Like, she's a bright beaming light, and I definitely feel her light. So I can't even say I feel like I'm a tunnel situation, because I'm not really feeling like that. I'm feeling like expansion, and that's just what I always, honestly. And it's funny, because in my mom's, when she was animating her skin suit, she always made me feel so much bigger than life, and she just always made me so confident, and that I could just do anything, and that just to always just believe in myself and just to feel bigger than life, you know. And so as she's making her transition, I'm feeling that, you know, I'm really getting that from her. And I think that's what is keeping me encouraged and keeping me like in lighter spirits about everything. And like I said, I have my moments, you know, that are, you know, kind of difficult, but not heavy though, you know, just a little difficult sometimes. You know, I have my cries and all that stuff, and you know, I just believe in just kind of letting things like process through, you know. I don't really want any blockages. Man, oh my goodness, yoga, saving grace. I'm telling you, every time I go through any type of difficulty, I'm so serious when I tell you all, yoga has always been my saving grace. There's something so powerful about that art form. Like, oh my goodness, I had the best yoga session this morning. So I just woke up, you know, I didn't get much sleep anyway though, honestly. So I got up. I got up and just like, oh, I need to do some yoga. So I did some yoga and I felt like amazing afterwards. Yoga is amazing. I swear to goodness. It's like, I mean, every time I'm going through a rough patch, I do yoga. It really gets me through. I can't even explain it. I think it's the breath work, and I think it's the release of things that you're holding in your muscles, and you know, all of that stuff. It's like you're releasing it, and I think it's just the continuation of that helps me to kind of stay more light, you know, more light as a feather type, and not so heavy and inundated with negativity and woe is me and sadness and gloom and doom. And it just keeps me so much lighter, just like the breath is light as a feather, you know. And it keeps me that way, you know. So it's like something that helps me to internalize the whole concept of that. So yeah, yoga has definitely the last 24 hours, yes, yoga. And I will be continuing. I might do some twilight yoga or something tonight, I'm not sure. But yes, yoga definitely been helping. So I am going to get off here because I'm literally in the midst of, you know, making all the arrangements and everything, and for her send-off. So I have quite a bit to do. Lots of support though, lots of support. So everything is looking good. I don't want you all to like worry. I didn't like put this on for you all to be like, you know, worried. I don't want that. I mean, I'll be back, you know, next week. We'll be back on track, and we're going to keep this moving, because like I said, that was one of my mom's many gifts, but she was so extraordinarily good at just keeping me going, you know what I mean? Like never stopping, just keep going, keep making progress, keep making moves, keep, you know, just like stay on track, stay focused. So in her honor, I will be doing that. So, you know, we're going to keep going, doing all of our blissfully mindful things. So I will see you all next week. I do thank you so much for you know, being here for me, because I already know you all are going to give me tons of support in the comments and stuff, and so, and I just energetically definitely here to receive that, and you know, even send some love to you if maybe you all are going through something like this. You know, I hope that this can help you as well. So give and receive type of situation. But I love you all bunches and bunches and bunches and bunches and bunches. Sunflower smooches, peace and love, and I will be back next week, back on track, and can't wait. Love you all bunches. Mwah.